babalik dito syempre ang Vols League Season 5, the 30 above division. Ready to get started dito ang paglalaban ng Utopia up against the Southies, and currently both sides experiencing some recent losses, pero nakita natin ng Utopia 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss with their first loss syempre laban sa Los Tiradores in the 38 above division. Habang ito namang Southies 0-2, still looking for their first win, being led here by Santos and Lopez. Of course, my name is Sergio Hapos, and this game is presented to you by Kings of the Court PH, SportsPlus.ph, Zams Philippines, at ang ating official venues to the Upper Deck Sports Center. At grabe, Carlo Murcia averaging 23.5 points per game in his last 2 games. So para sa Utopia dito, alongside of course itong si Abarquez ng Utopia as well, with Utopia's Abarquez averaging a double-double. Para sa Utopia, itong si Carlo Abarquez with 18 points per game and 14 rebounds per game, habang ang kanilang main playmaker, of course, I think he isn't here in the building though, but that but on the side dito siya ng Southies, of course, led by the one and only Roy Santos, 12.5 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game. The first quarter will get started. Alongside Roy Santos will be the likes of Mark Celestino and a Southeast roster who hopes to break through and grab their first win. Of course, I think Oscar Moreno, one of their top playmakers, is not available this time around. Of course, 6 assists per game para kay Oscar Moreno. At Mark Celestino naman, unang 3-pointer will fall right in. 3 ball is good for Mark Celestino as we continue on. And again, Celestino gives it. Perimeter jumper. Steps back. And the shot missed, tipped. At nakuha dito ni Gonzaga. Gonzaga going inside. Won't go for Peliazar. Bryant. Brought down now by Carlo Abarquez. Carlo. And we'll go for a pull-up jumper from 3. Missed there from Carlo. Gonzaga. Tomira ng 3. Missed. Rebound secured by Azarcon. Joe Azarcon here gives it here and now on the drive. Recovered. Utopia. Azarcon. Carlo Abarquez. Corner 2. And Carlo Abarquez. He looks to be the one to lead the scoring here para sa Utopia. At nasa bench, off the bench dito si Carlo Murcia. Roy Santos. Gonzaga. Now inside Brian Peliazar. Could not sneak it in. Rebound secured by Dudley Rios. And now on the run naman ng Utopia. Santos. And gives it. 15-footer. Jumper is para kay Frederick Uy. Or Frederick Yu rather. Frederick Liu. Celestino going for 3, missed there by Celestino. Azarcon. Jerome Azarcon gives it here to Carlo Abarquez. Abarquez going inside once again, floater. No good for Carlo Abarquez. And the rebound. And here goes Southies. Lopez. Elbow jumper. No good para kay Rod Lopez. At meron tayong whistle once again. 7 minutes and 18 left to go. Gonzaga, 15-footer. Miss there. Rebound. Abarquez. Ito din sa labas. 14 seconds to shoot. On the other side. Whoa! Scored by Dudley Rios. And traveling, violation. Tumira ng tres naman doon. 3-ball. Wala pa rin. And on the other side, that one coming from Lapus. Rather, Rod Lopez. It is 9-5. 4-point lead now for Utopia. Lou wants to go for a 3. Frederick Lou from 3. And doon naman sa kabila, sumagot agad dito ng 3. Roy Santos. Remains a close ball game here. Tumira si Abarquez. Short from Abarquez. Rebound by Celestino. And gives it. And throwing it up and in. Roy Santos and 1. Substitutions coming in. Here is Jose para sa Utopia. Lalabas para kay Dudley Rios. So ito si Roy Santos on the line. Abarquez also coming out. Coming in with si Bangis. And off. And another one there for Roy Santos. A dart as Southies makes it a 2-point lead for themselves. Utopia, wala doon. Mershal now also on the field. At Santos pag-isipan, gives that ball and turns it over. Here is Utopia on the run. Bangis, may hawak ng bola, gives it. And the shot, wala doon para kay Cruz. At nakuha dito ni Mercado. Oh, no good for Mercado. And the rebound. 12-14. Lopez. Oh, Lopez. And throws it in. Lopez with the basket. And turnover by Utopia. Southeast Pelyasar missed. Lopez blocked away. And Pelyasar picks up the scraps. Loose ball recovered. Carlo Mersha bring it down. Mersha on the other side, Mersha shooting 2. When we speak about Mersha, 23.5 points per game, 6 rebounds and 3 assists, as he has been that clear scoring leader, no, para sa Utopia squad na to. But of course will start in the bench. Now on the other end, Lopez off. Rebound. Mercado Look at the drive! Oh! Ball Mercado attacks and gets that one. 2 minutes and 24, 15 to 18. Utopia, Mercado misses. Rebound. Throws it. And now that ball here is with Lopez. Lopez. Beto. And off the bank, Ron Lopez. Rod Lopez playing an important being an important factor here. 6 points up by Rod Lopez, leading the Southies, one of the leaders for Southies when it comes to the points. Rebound to low, Mersha getting active down low. 2 shots for Mersha. And second shot done good. (15-20), 5-point lead. Lopez, slob. Lopez, floater. That one is good for Ron Lopez. Once again, 3. Missed. Ball will go the other way. And Truman again. And good pass. Pinasa ngayon, Tomira. Oh, that one way too strong for that shot. And Southies so far holding on this first quarter. 40 seconds na natitira. And gives it now. Ball here. Lopez. Rebound ako ni Carlo Mersha. 20 seconds na natitira. At ibinigay. Miss. Rebound. Scored there by Carlo Mersha. Gonzaga. Lopez. And they need to take that shot there. Too slow to get that pass. Papunta kay Celestino at the end of your first quarter. 19-22. Southies up by 3 at babalik lang tayo right after the break. Your watch reaction syempre dito lamang sa Havos League Season 5. Mercado. Look at the drive! Oh! At igbabalik dito syempre ang Havos League Season 5. My name is Erdy Hapos and you're watching action syempre dito lamang right now the Upper Deck Sports Center. Utopia versus Southies, 19-22, 3-point lead para sa Southies dito. And this game is presented to you by Kings of the Court PH, SportsPlus.ph, Zams Philippines, at ang ating official venue of course, the Upper Deck. Ayun, ball will go out. Currently, no, both teams have sustained a loss in the 38 above division, but they hope to get some bounce back swing dito, especially itong Southies who currently are in the lead 3 points is that margin. 0-2 sila in the season so far. Tignan natin how the second quarter will go as Utopia has that one. Azarcon going inside, off there. Hot na rebound. At nakuha rin ulit. And we have 2 shots coming up next. And Jerome Azarcon. Pangalawa ngayon dito ni Azarcon. Coming up. Once again. And pulls up from 3. Deep shot. Missed. Now the ball here. Bringing it down. 3 ball, Lou, miss, off, at wala pa rin doon. Ito naman on the other side, Roy Santos, step before the dribble. To 22 Lopez. At mga papasok dito siya maya. Tumira ng 3 Frederick Lou. No good for Frederick. Sa kabila naman, no good dun. Pero they get it right back. Layup is in. Tied ball game. Carlo Abarquez sneaks inside. And the one who is magnetizing all those rebounds has got an offensive rebound and gets the shot in. Ito naman ngayon, Utopia. At itinira dito. Miss. Ball is caught by the Southies. On the run na naman. Ito si Gonzaga. Gonzaga tried to get a quick pass down low. Turn over. Tipped away. Predictable pass eh. So ito, ang Utopia ngayon. And 4th shot missed. Roy Santos. Roy Leverisa. Balik dito kay Roy Santos. Santos goes inside. Nice pass by Roy Santos. Umuna doon kay Sanchez. Arman Sanchez. First points. And what an assist by Roy Santos. Good vision. Good acknowledgement. Abarquez tumira ng 3. No good for Carlo. Abarquez will get it right back. Baseline jumper missed. And here comes the Southies on the run. Here goes Gonzaga. Gonzaga binigay. Roy Santos. Nice pass by Santos to Gonzaga. Beautiful basket from Ray Gonzaga. The assist from Roy. Ito, missed. At tumira ng 3. Missed there. Fighting for that rebound. Nakuha rin dito. Here is Santos. Santos going inside all the way for Santos. Off there. And fading away. Missed again. And one. Finish for Carlo Abarquez. And it has been a different quarter for Carlo Abarquez. Substitutions though coming in. Lopez will be replacing Roy Santos, and Mark Celestino also coming in. Abarquez here. Bonus free throw, that is good for Carlo. Substitutions naman. Carlo Murcia papasok dito. And also we'll have a timeout called here from your Southeast side. Babalik lang tayo right after the break. And fading away, missed again. And one. Finish for Carlo Abarquez. balik tayo dito sa ating ball game now. 25-26, 5 minutes and 27 left. Mark Celestino with the ball. And passing it around. Pump fakes. Lopez going inside and turns it over on the run. Tignan mo to si Carlo Mirsha. Mirsha fouled. 2 shots coming up here. Ray Gonzaga called for the foul. Ito si Carlo Mirsha. Shooting. Ito binigay kay Ray Gonzaga. Gonzaga here. Utopia now with a 1-point lead after those free throws. Celestino. Ray. Ayun lang. That will go out of bounds. Pinasa dito kay Mercado. Mercado gives it back to Mercado. Goes for 3. Mercado. Mirsha! Offensive rebound. Bounces right in. Grabe. Mirsha will get to go. Ito naman si Celestino. Mark. Gonzaga gives it to Lopez. And Rod. Lopez dito. No good. Pass to Mirsha. That's a lob. Missed rebound and scored right in there. Ayun, para kay Rafael Jose. Celestino, tumira. 3 ball for Mark Celestino. Misses. Gonzaga. Gonzaga. Missed there by Gonzaga. Now on the run. Ito na ngayon ng Utopia. Here's Carlo Mirsha. Mirsha gets it right back. Finding a hole inside. Mirsha will give it here to Rios. Foul dito. Now will be on ball. Lopez here. And 14 seconds here to shoot. At rebound. At wala. Dudley. Rios. Whoa! Dudley! Rios! Basket for Dudley. Ray Gonzaga. Pasa. Perimeter jumper. And it falls. Arnan Sanchez. 4 points up para kay Arman Sanchez. Currently perfect from the field so far. As the Southies and Utopia game is a close one in this second quarter. Tumira ng tres. Deep 3 will not go. Celestino, he wants that rebound. He gets it. Lopez now bring it down. Lopez, pass the lob. Ball is loose. They do get it back. Lopez, elbow jumper. Slow. Misses on that shot. Mercado. Inside. Mercado off the backboard. Grabe. Mercado getting the move. And Paul makes another. 7.5 points per game and 7.5 rebounds per game para kay Mercado in these last 2 games para sa Utopia. Tumira ang si Celestino. Wala doon. Rebound ni Lopez. Lopez at kuha dito. Utopia on the run. Here is Mercado going all the way. Lefty layup is good for Mercado. Leverisa. And the floater missed there. Leverisa. Nakuha ni Lopez. Lopez. Off the backboard, that is good for Ron Lopez. 37-28. Pinasa ngayon kay Mirsha ang bola. 1 minute and 30 left to go. Mercado tumira ng tres. Boom! Benga for Paul Mercado. Hits a tray. Timeout for the Southies. 7-point margin in this game. Balik lang tayo. Utopia on the run. Here is Mercado going all the way. Lefty layup is good for Back to the ball game now. Here it is 14-13, double-digit lead na para sa Utopia after that long-range 3 from Paul Mercado. 9 points now for the man. Itong si Mercado, pero babawi dito si Lopez. Lopez, piso. Love that mid-range jumper from Lopez, no? Reliable kung sabihin nila para sa Southies. 40-32. Mersha and tipped away. Turnover. Nangunguna Roy Santos. At bumiti sa ere. Roy Santos won't be able to get it. Rebound by Mersha. Same ball. Southies get it right back. And now, trying to find Celestino here. Celestino gives it. Lopez now. Lopez entering inside. Lopez wala doon. Rebound by Utopia. Utopia now on the run. Here is Mersha. Mersha falls back down. Turns it over. Ito pinasa. And turnover, stolen away. Trying to get it. It is Mersha. 15 seconds na natitira. Binigay. Abarquez open for 3. That would have been a huge mistake if he made that. Dudley, Rios. Wala doon. And not enough time at the end of our first half. 40-32. Utopia nakabawi dito. At babalik na tayo right after the break. Your watch reaction, syempre dito lamang sa the Focus League Season 20 from Paul Mercado. 9 points now. Here's some halftime highlights. Itong si Mercado, pero bumawi dito si Lopez. And this is the third quarter, now set to start ng paglalaban ng Focus League Season 5. And my name is Serdi Hapos, and you are watching this action. Court is in session between Utopia and the Southies. Grabe, that first half. What a game to behold right there. 15 for 46 no para sa Utopia, 32% in the field goal range. Kumpara sa Southies, 14-40. Pero Carlo Abarquez will begin with a 3-ball. Speaking of Carlo Abarquez, no? 10 points out for Abarquez in this one with 7 rebounds and still no turnovers for him. As Abarquez is our leading scorer here, and sumusunod doon Carlo Mersha with 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 steals for that guard, no? Off the bench para sa Utopia. Habang dito naman sa Southeast, leading scorer Rod Lopez, 12 points off his mid-range jumpers. Ito si Abarquez na naman gusto tumira ng tres, no good. And looking to push down. Pero no man is ready to receive that one. Southeast turns it over. pag tinignan din natin dito, ang clear difference, there really isn't a huge difference other than the turnovers. Apat lang turnovers sa Utopia. Southies has 11 crucial turnovers that have really shifted some possessions para sa kanila. Wasted possessions dun para sa 11 turnovers na yun. Kumpara sa Utopia, this is why they are in the lead right now. Nakikita natin 1 steal lang para sa Southies, 5 steals now for Utopia. The rebounding battle, nakikita natin Utopia with 32, Southies with 28. So medyo manageable pa rin. Pero at the same time, you just can't give up those turnovers, as there is a 3 from Mark Celestino that will open up the offense. Abarquez, corner, 3 ball, and will not go. Celestino with a rebound. Lopez now with it. Lopez tumatakbo. Rod. Lopez throwing it up. No good. Rebound secured. Here's Utopia. And that pass. Oh! I would have been a clear block, pero 2 shots will happen extend dito for Jerome Azarcon. Foul kay foul dito kay Mark Celestino. And first, that is way off there for Azarcon. Second coming up. And second will not go. 0 for 2. At tumira ang tres doon. Mercado saving. Gets it. At sa loob. No good. Rebound. Abarquez gets it. We do have a warning there for Carlo Abarquez for delaying of the game. At wala doon. At ayan na nga, there goes Carlo Murcia getting that basket, assisted by Mercado. And we are continuing onward. Southies, they do not want to fall back even further. 3 ball, wala doon maray Celestino. Celestino gets it right again. At wala pa rin dito. We'll go out. Substitution taking place. Celestino, top the key 3. And rebound, still with him. Arman Sanchez. Sanchez inside and fouled on. Beliazar will shoot 2. And again on the other side, grabe on the fast break immediately. Gets that basket there. Itong si Joseph Bangis. Pass now to the left hand side. 3 ball, Celestino. Whoa! Mark Celestino Benga! Abarquez, boom! Abarquez will respond with his own 3-pointer. Have to pass out once again, going inside though. No good. 13-point lead. Utopia missed. Celestino gets the rebound. Gonzaga. Ray. And passes it inside. Missed. And the ball still with him. No good. Utopia. Abarquez. Top the key, Bangis. Left hand side. Binigay dito babalik kay Bangis. And he'll take that 3 instead. Missed there. Rebound. Ito ngayon si Sanchez. Sanchez. Nice pass by Sanchez! And that one will go. Coming from Ray Gonzaga. The 241. And the shot. Jumper. Missed. Here is Sanchez. Bring it down. Sanchez. Pulls up for the jumper. Sanchez gets it to go. Timeout. Utopia. Southies cuts it down to a 9-point lead. But of course, it is still Utopia who remains in a firm position. Babalik lang dito ang Vols League Season 5. And back to the game now. Dito, it is 3 minutes and 50 left in this third quarter. Vols League Season 5. Dudley. Rios no good. Dito baba. Ito ngayon si Ray Gonzaga. Gonzaga now. Gives it to De Leon. And on the right hand side, Celestino Benga! Deep 3 from Celestino. 52-46 Southeast. Making some damage once again. Shot off. And now, finding that pass. Top the key here is that 3-point shot. Mark Celestino! Missed. And ito naman. Going through. Pass. And turns it over. Cruz. Cruz there. Gives some life back here to Utopia. Rene Cruz, of course, first points na rin dito sa buong ball game na to. But it is currently just a 5-point game na lang. Celestino trying to shower it down from deep again. No good for Mark Celestino. Here is Roy Santos. Or rather, this is different. This is a different Santos. At basket doon para kay Daryl Santos. No relation to Roy Santos if I'm not mistaken. At ito naman yun. Ang Southies. Back to a 7-point deficit. Hoping to get a score. At pupunta kay Roy Santos. Bounce pass. Risky pass here, and Celestino goes for a 3. Missed there by Celestino. Rebound secured. Here is Utopia. Going inside, Dudley. Rios off. Rebound. Wala pa rin. At trying to go for a push, and it is secured by Daryl Santos. Daryl Santos sa loob. And foul. And ramdam, you know, we heard the crisp noise of that foul. And 2 shots coming up dito for Utopia. Sa itong si Rafael Jose. Isa pa. Wala dun. And oh, that will go off. And nakuha rin dito. Roy Santos. Oh, wow! Roy Santos dances his way inside, cuts it down to a 5-point lead. Carlo Barquez. No, misses. Rebound. At binigay agad dito kay Roy Santos up against Carlo Murcia. Roy, traveling doon. Kitang-kita. 6.3 seconds remaining here. Barquez. It's gonna be, Murcia. And Gonzaga just throws it away. And at the end here of this quarter, scoreline 56-51. And here, of course, is an instant replay dito. What Santos. A game it has been. Roy Santos. Wow! Inside. Dito. And we are right back here into your game. Of course, nanonood po kayo ng Utopia laban sa Southies in the Advocatus League Season 5 match. Of course, my name is Sergi Hapos, and this match is presented to you by Sports Plus PH and Zams Philippines. Of course, ang upcoming game natin, once again, 30 above division, mixed nuts laban sa Advocatus Hoopers. And the triple to begin this one. Carlo Murcia. Of course, this live stream is of course brought to you by Kings of the Court PH Lin. And for more action, of course, stay tuned. 3 more games left to go. Pagtapos ng ating paglalaban dito ng Utopia laban sa Southies, we have your Advocatus Hoopers facing off your Mixed Nuts. Then we go on to Maximus Transfinity facing off against your Southies in the 3700 division. And your final game, Pupogi laban sa Regis. 59-51, Lopez, Rod, and here is the 15-footer. That one is in. Agabe Ray Gonzaga. Trying to find a pass. Binigay dito kay Barquez. Barquez. Mercado. Murcia! Open 3, Miss Carlo Barquez, foul called. 2 free throws coming up here for Carlo Barquez, foul kay Roy Santos. Ito naman yun. Gives it. Oh, turns it over. Now, on the way down. Grabe. Nice attack. And the score right there for Paul Mercado. 20 seconds on titira. At bola. Oh, good right there. Lopez gets it to go. Binigay ngayon on to Paul Mercado. Paul Mercado. Bring it down, Southies. Roy Santos. Pinag-isipan. And pump fakes. Inside the paint. Blocked. Ito naman ngayon. Utopia. Gives it to Advocatus. Gets it to go for Advocatus. Roy Santos. Shot is off. Talob missed. Gets it, and that will go out. And substitution is coming in. Ito tumira ang tres. Carlo, Mersha, won't go. Tumira tres! Paul Mercado! Top of the key! As Utopia smells trouble, timeout, or rather, you Southies smell trouble, timeout called, 70-55. As we'll return for more action, syempre di lamang sa Vols League Season 5. Utopia gives it to Advocatus, gets it to go for Advocatus. Balik tayo dito sa ating ball game. You're watching action syempre di lamang sa Vols League Season 5 Utopia versus Southies 70-55. Big basket from Paul Mercado makes it now a 15-point lead for Utopia. Southies kanina nakahabol, but there goes Rod Lopez. Another piso shot from Rod Lopez, and those baskets will come in handy. 16 points para kay Rod Lopez dito sa ating ball game. Rios. Signing down low. Traveling violation. To the whoa. Rod Lopez gets to go. Ito tumira ang tres. Carlo Marquez, no good for Carlo. And now Utopia has it. Ball still here with Utopia. Santos. Go inside Darrell. Santos. Offensive foul for Darrell. Good guy. And ball is loose. Yeah, backcourt violation. At magagawan dito para sa rebound. Foul naman doon on the other end. 14 seconds here on the shot clock. Shot is in. Rod Lopez cuts it down to a single-digit game. 70-61. Tumira Andres, missed there by Abarquez. Gets it right back. Throwing it up and in! Frederick Lowe gives it for Utopia a double-digit lead. Nagawan para sa rebound doon. Na-secure rin ng Utopia on the run. Dudley. Rios all the way. Rios off. 2 minutes and 40 here. Desperate situation right now. They need points and they need it fast. Celestino! That would be a big three, pero offensive rebound. Wala rin. And the protection from Dudley Rios. Throwing it up. Reverse layup. No good. At 27. Substitution now taking place. Ito naman yung bola. Here is Paul Mercado. Last 2 minutes on natitira. Barquez, 15-footer. No good. Out of nowhere. Mersha gets that offensive rebound. Cruz this time comes closer. Barquez out of nowhere. That waved off done. Foul call. Well done kaya Barquez. Substitution taking place. Bola kay Roy Santos. And stepping back. Handoff. Top of the key. And throwing it up. Will not go. Look at that rebound! Secured now. Utopia bringing it down. Mercado. Tumira ng tres. Misses. Mark Celestino. Getting that rebound. Binigay. And throwing it up and in! And one. 2 free throws. Bonus free throw coming up here for Leverisa. Itong si Aloy. But just unfortunately, way too late na dito para sa Southies. I think they're just gonna go for desperate attempts to cut this lead down. But Utopia may have just secured this in the bag. Time is not on their side. Ito para sa Southies. Bigay dito kay Mercado. Paul. Pass now to Cruz. Cruz for 3. Missed there by Cruz. Throws. And gets that ball. Ito naman ngayon. Throwing it. What a pass inside. Missed. Rod Lopez. Throwing it up. Their shot clock now off 72-65. Utopia will just dribble this out. Final score here, 72-65. At mukhang may traveling violation pa tayo. Yes, there will be a traveling violation. 7 seconds now remaining. .7 seconds na lang natitira. ball. That is it. At the end of the ball game, final score 72-65. Utopia gets a victory here, and the Southies remain at 0-3 now. But Utopia bounces back from their previous loss against Los Tiradores with a commanding victory in this one. At coming up next, habangan niyo po, Habias Hoopers facing up against your Mixed Nuts dito lamang sa Vols League Season 5 38 above division. We'll be right back for more action dito lamang syempre sa Vols League Season 5.